We have another NHL trade to discuss. Corey Perry is on his way to Chicago. We'll discuss the deal coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have another NHL trade. This one I found a little bit confusing, but I guess we'll see how everything works out. The Chicago Blackhawks have acquired Corey Perry from the Tampa Bay Lightning in exchange for a 2024 7th-round draft pick. So obviously pretty low compensation, but Corey Perry is a pending unrestricted free agent. Now, there's been lots of talk about where he may end up next year. Lots of interest from even a few Canadian teams, for example. I've seen and heard rumors that like the Senators, the Leafs, a few other teams were interested in maybe signing him for a fourth-line role next year. But Chicago is not a team that I kind of envision him going to. He's been playing on teams that have had chances to go to the playoffs and obviously, try to win another Stanley Cup. I'm not sure what he's most interested in right now, but I do understand that the Blackhawks would be interested in having a few good veterans around, which makes sense for them, especially bringing in, first overall pick Connor Bedard. So will Perry sign in Chicago is the question. They must feel confident that they're going to be able to sign him. I mean, I know they give up a 7th-round pick. It's not much, but still, it's something, and you would think that they wouldn't do that if they weren't confident they were going to get it done. Now, of course, one connection to Chicago that Perry might be interested in is when he played in Montreal a few years ago before he went to Tampa. One of the coaching staff members was Luke Richardson. Of course, he's now the head coach in Chicago, so there is that connection and relationship there. So certainly might have interest to play for him again. Maybe the plan is to go there on a 1-year deal, have another decent season, and then be traded at the deadline to a cup contending team. That might be something that interests Perry. Only time will tell. At this stage of his career, I'm not sure what's most important to him, but he certainly seems still very energetic enough to want to continue playing. So we'll see if the Blackhawks sign Perry or how this works out. It wasn't something I saw coming or a team I saw Perry landing with for the coming season, but they do need a few players like him. They did acquire, as you're probably seeing on the channel, if you missed it, there's a video. Earlier, the Blackhawks also did pick up Josh Bailey, along with a future second-round pick from the Islanders earlier for future considerations, but they're not keeping Josh Bailey. He is going to be going on waivers. He's actually on waivers now for the purposes of a buyout. So as of tomorrow, Bailey will be bought out and will be an unrestricted free agent, can leave and sign elsewhere. So obviously, they're not hanging on to him. So a guy like Perry could come in and play a role for them as a veteran presence. And, obviously a guy who's not afraid to play physical and kind of, be a little bit of not really an enforcer, but just to kind of look out for Bedard during gameplay. So we'll see how this all works out. But let me know if you think Perry will stay in Chicago and how everything plays out from there. And we'll discuss in the comments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. Hopefully have some more trades to discuss and certainly more news and rumors to discuss now that the NHL draft is officially complete on day 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.